What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. We got a lot going on in this video, including a level 50 guaranteed legend pack that we're going to be opening up in this video. I'm going to show you guys the cheapest ways to get these legend sets done, talk about the market crash. But first, if you're wondering what this wheel is behind me, well, tonight on Twitch, I'm going to be introducing a brand new series. It'll be coming to YouTube, but we'll be live streaming it as well, and it's called The Wheel of Struggle. I'm going to be doing it on Twitch. My Twitch name is right here on your screen. Give me a follow on there. Turn that notification bell on. I'm not sure the exact time that I'm going live, but it'll be at some point tonight. I would probably guess between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just a quick rundown of what it's going to be, and again, this will get turned into a YouTube series, so if you cannot make the live stream, don't worry, we'll put out a video on it as well. But if you want to see it live, we're going to play Madden. We're going to play Ultimate Team, Seasons games, Weekend League games throughout the year. Anytime that we throw an interception, we lose a game, or we give up a touchdown, we got to spin the wheel. And the wheel is going to have lots of things that do not benefit me one bit. I think it's going to get crazy. I'm excited about this. I hope you guys tune into it. I'm really looking forward to it. So I just wanted to mention that in this video. We're starting it. We're kicking it off tonight, and I really hope to see a lot of you there. So let's get on to the rest of the video. A lot to go over. Right now, in stores, if you've reached level 50, you may have noticed in the special offer section, there is a level 50 Legend Pack. For basically $20, if you got EA Play or EA Access, you get that discount. It's $17.99 for 2,200 points. We're going to open up this pack. In this video, it's going to guarantee us a legend. This is something that we got last year as well, but we got it right away. They made us wait a couple weeks, but I'm happy it's here. It's a great weekend to open up this pack if you've reached level 50, because we got limited Junior Seau in packs, limited Bo Jackson. You can also pull the regular Bo and the regular Junior Seau out of this pack, along with all of the other legends that have released. If you're not yet to level 50, I need you to look in the upper right part of your screen right now. There is going to be a circle with the letter I. It's going to link you to a video that will help you get to level 50 really fast. I encourage you to watch it. If you're not level 50 by now, you ain't doing it right, and I'm going to help you out. So go watch that video after you watch this one. We're going to open up this pack towards the end of the video. So if you're here to see just the pack opening, you're either going to have to be patient or skip ahead a little bit. I know sometimes people don't like when I get straight to the point, but I think for those of you that are watching right now, you're going to benefit off something. So I am introducing a brand new spreadsheet. Yes, the spreadsheet master of MUT right here, Popular Stranger. We have what's called the Legend Set Calculator, and I'm going to show you all how it works. You're going to want to use this every single weekend or anytime that you're looking to build out some Ultimate Legends, some Legend sets to either get the card for your team, maybe to make profit, or to see is it cheaper to do the set or just buy the card off the auction house. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to explain what's going on with this spreadsheet. We're going to walk through it. The link to this one will be down below in the description of this video and probably every video after this one. So if you're ever looking for it or any of the spreadsheets that I put out, you can go there and find that, bookmark it. You want to go to File and then make a copy. This is very important. File and then make a copy. This will allow you to edit it yourself, because what I'm going to enter in here is not going to be the same experience that you're going to be working with, because card values are going to change. So File, make a copy, you edit it yourself. And again, there will be a link down below in the description for this spreadsheet. So basically what we're doing here is we're trying to find out what's cheaper, to do the set or to buy the card outright right off the auction house. Or we're trying to see if doing the set and then selling the card becomes profitable at all. So we're going to use Legend Jerry Rice as an example. I could go with Bo or Seau, but because they're brand new cards that just came out today, the prices are really fluctuating on the pieces. So we're going to do an older legend, but you can do this for any legend in the game, okay? And jumping back to the spreadsheet, the columns on your left here. So Novice, Proven, Premier, Year 1 and Year 2. Those are the various overalls. I'll explain a little bit more in a moment. But because these card values card overalls can change. So like Jerry Rice's set has a set number of overalls. They're all odd numbers, but Bo Jackson, Junior Seau, Dan Marino, all the cards that go into their set are even numbers. So I didn't want to stick specifically to that. But each card, if you look at the set, it has a Novice, a Proven, a Premier, and then the other 2 cards are basically, they have a certain year on them. All you got to know is that from the first card down, it's sorted by the overall. So lowest overall to high. Again, when we get to the sets, I'll explain. But the first step that you want to do here is go to the auction house and find out the current price of the card if you were to buy it outright. So for Jerry Rice, we got one for 157,600 coins. So then we're going to go to the spreadsheet. We're going to put in 157,600. Boom. It's going to calculate what this card costs. And if you sold it at that price after tax, what you would get here. Don't worry about the target and actual sections. We'll talk about that in a moment. Step number 2 is going to be go to the actual set, okay, and look at the 5 cards that you need. Remember I said on the spreadsheet it goes from lowest overall to highest going downward. So there's the Novice, the Proven, the Premier, and then the 2-year cards. So we're going to go to Novice here, right? And under the first pass section, we're going to write down the first value, the first coin amount that we see that this card costs. So if we had to buy it right now on our first pass through, what would it have cost us? So we got, for the first one, it looks like 23,100. I'm basically going to go through each overall, again, write down the first value that I've seen. If I were to buy this card right now, how much would it cost me without being patient, without doing anything at all? The next one is 21,350. So I'm just filling out the values from top to bottom on my spreadsheet. And this is why you would want to go to File and make a copy, because you're not going to be able to edit my spreadsheet. You're only going to be able to edit it yourself if you make a copy for yourself. And then you can reuse this all year long. Even when Ultimate Legends come out, you should be able to use it there. So we got our 5 values, I'm sorry. We're going to go back to the spreadsheet, and we now know if we just bought all 5 of those cards at the very first pass through, the very first glance, it would have cost us 183,300 coins. We also just looked on the auction house and saw that, wait a minute, we could have just bought it outright instead of doing the set for 157. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but in this situation, obviously, we want to buy the card right off the auction house. So then what is the target and the actual section for? Target and actual is, do I want to try to do this set and see if we can make some coin? Or do I want to try to do this set and see if we can get it for lower than what's on the auction house? Given the difference between 183 and 157, I don't think that there's any other option than to buy it off the auction house. But if you wanted to try for it, you could do this. You could go for your target values. So target values are what are you okay with spending on this card? So I would say, all right, if we got to get down to 157. This is going to be hard. So maybe like we're going to try to target 18K for this one, 19K for this one, 16K. Well, that's a little unrealistic. We'll say 18K for this one as well. This one, 35K. And then the year 2, the more expensive one, we're going to say 65K. We're going to try to catch a little bit of a snipe. So if we got them at these very ambitious targets, altogether, it would end up costing us 155K, which now turns out to be cheaper than what we would have had to pay for it off the auction house. Now, if you wanted to do the set and try to sell it at these values, the target section is going to say you would lose 13K there because you got to factor in the tax. So then, say you're shooting for your target goals, and you catch a snipe on the first card. You get it for 11K. Big money. Next card, Proven card, you got to settle for 19K. But the Premier card you get for 15K. Year 1 card, you got to go up. It's actually not as cheap as you thought it would be. You got to go for 36K. And we'll say the Year 2 card, we catch it for 63K. We get a little bit lucky. Even in that ideal, great, awesome situation where we get our values like almost all under our target, we're now saying, hey, it would have cost us 144,000 to build out the set, which is going to be much, much cheaper than buying it off the auction house. And there, it's definitely a W. But if you tried to sell that card, still after tax at 157,600, you're still not making any profit. So this calculator is great because it does a handful of things. It's going to tell you what's cheaper, buying it right off the auction house or building out the set. And then also, if you build out the set, can you make some profit off it or not? In this situation with Jerry Rice, you're probably not going to be able to. But you can go through each and every legend using this calculator and just kind of following the steps that I just went through to find out if you can make some coins off of these. And these things, sometimes you have to go back to older sets, and eventually, because other cards, like say they randomly put out a pack that, a discounted legend pack, and all these little legend pieces are going for way cheaper, or a weekend league reward or a house rules reward guarantees you some certain legend pieces, and the market's really tanking on those, but the overall card is not. Sometimes you can go back and do these sets and actually make profit off them. Right now, no profit to be found on the Jerry Rice set, but that is the calculator. If you got any questions about it, leave it down below in the comment section. Now what you've been waiting for, let's go ahead and open up this pack. Here we go. All right, I'm a little hype. Normally this is something I would do on stream, but I want to open this pack right now. Obviously, the cards that we want are going to be Bo, Junior Seau. I wouldn't mind Jerry Rice. I wouldn't mind Morton Anderson. Those are probably the 4, and Rod Woodson. If I can get any one of those 5 cards, I'll consider it a W. If we get the legend, well, holy crap, this might be a whole separate video, but we'll see what happens here. Normally I do the spin the chair method for this, but with the wheel in the background, I might knock something over. I'm kind of situated right now, so you know what? Let's go ahead and put on the blindfold. This is a little bit of a preview of what's on the wheel. Some of you may have been able to read what's on there actually, but one of the things on the wheel is run a blindfolded play. We're going to use the blindfold to open up the level 50 legend pack. I don't know if it's just going to open right away. I got to make sure I don't have to press anything. Okay, I have to press like 2 more things to confirm, right? All right, here we go. We're putting on the blindfold. I'm extremely nervous. I really want one of these legends, man. These legends that I need, the 5 that I named. I don't know if the pack's done opening. I don't want to pull off the blindfold too early. Here we go. I'm nervous. All right, it's okay. I can't get mad, right? It's one of the cards that I wanted. I don't really know the pricing on it right now, but I still kind of say it's a W, man. I know all of you have missed an extra point so far this year, and hopefully this guy can save me from doing that. I already have his power up, so I'm not mad at it. It could have been worse, right? It could have been Dan Marino, a card we absolutely don't need. Also, make sure you check the auction house for these cards. That Jerry Rice is really cheap, more than likely because somebody pulled it from this pack, and everybody's undercutting each other. So if you want to buy these full legends, it's definitely the weekend to do so. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.